What do you want me to do?
Gran, you're not going to help her anymore. Haven't you done enough already?
I think Mum can make up her own mind.
Well, I won't let her. I'll call the police.
Like hell you will.
Judy.
I mean it. If you give us any more trouble...
If you tell anyone I'm here, you're going to be putting Mum right back inside. You expect anyone?
No. Quickly, get in there.
You better watch it.
Hello, Mum.
Well, aren't you going to ask me in?
Yes, of course. Are you sure you ought to be here?
Hello, Judith. Oh, stop worrying, Mum. I just called in to see why you haven't reported to Miss Vernon. You know the regulations about parole.
Yes, I know, but I don't feel very well. I was going to go and see her tomorrow.
Yes, that's true, Mrs. Jackson. She hasn't been very well. It's hard work looking after me as well.
Well, I must admit you do look a little pale, but you must report in. You could have phoned.
Yes, I know. Would you like some tea?
No, I mustn't stay.
Well, if you're sure.
Yes, sure. Oh, yes, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Did you get in touch with B. Smith at the hospital?
No. Oh, I did leave a plant and a letter for her. That was all right, wasn't it?
Yes, of course. You heard she's escaped, I suppose?
Yes, it was on the radio. Have they caught her yet?
Not yet, but they will. Did she have your address?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, that's just as well, because if she had managed to get in touch with you and you'd helped her, you know what would happen to your parole.
Yes, I know.
Oh. I didn't know you smoked, young lady. It's very dangerous in your condition.
No, they're mine. I've picked up the habit since I got out. Just an occasional one, that's all.
Well, I'd better be going. Now, remember to report in.
Yes, I'll remember. I'll see Miss Vernon tomorrow.
Bye-bye, Judith Ann.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Mrs.
Mum.
Jackson.
Bye.
That was cute, Mum. You too, Judy.
Oh, I only hope she didn't suspect anything.
Well, why would she? You know, look, I know you're worried because I put you on the spot, but it won't be for long, I promise. I can need one of these. It was quick thinking on your part, Mum.
When are you leaving?
When I get some money and some gear.
Well, how long will it take?
Judy. Oh, don't worry, Mum. I understand. Don't you worry your pretty little head about my leaving either. It won't be long. I've got an idea.
Well, it's not bad for an old bomb, is it?
You couldn't have done better if you'd used the rolls. Well, I'd better go.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny, isn't it?
What?
Well, they let you out to go to work, but they don't let you out to go to the movies or anything.
You wouldn't be game to ask me even if I was allowed.
Maybe I would.
Maybe you would at that. Really, I'd better go.
Can I pick you up for work tomorrow morning?
If you want to.
I want to. Oh, hang on, there's a trick to that. Get that.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Hello, Miss Bennett.
What the hell do you think this is? The YWCA?
What's the matter? I'm not late.
I'm not talking about time. I'm talking about your disgusting behaviour outside the prison gates just now.
Look, I don't even know
Look,
what
don't
you
argue
mean.
with me, Warner. You seem to forget that you're a prisoner here. A prisoner who's been given the privilege of going to work outside. You also seem to have forgotten that you're supposed to take public transport to and from work.
I know that, Miss Bennett. My boss's son just offered me a lift back, that's all.
That's all. And what about the mauling that was going on in the car?
I don't know what you think you saw, but I wasn't mauling anyone.
Look, don't argue with me. Just sign on and get inside.
Yes, Miss Bennett.
And in future, if you don't obey the rules, you'll find yourself on report and working back inside.
Yes, Miss Bennett.
Good. Now, before you go to your cell, Miss Vernon wants to see you.
You wanted to see me, Miss Vernon?
Yes, Lynn. Sit down.
Now, what's this I hear about you and Geoffrey Butterfield? Well?
What have you heard? As if I didn't know. It's Miss Bennett, isn't it? She's got a dirty mind.
This has got nothing to do with Miss Bennett.
But I thought you just said you'd been hearing things about Jeff and I.
So I have. But not from Miss Bennett.
Well, who?
From Geoffrey's father. He came to see me today. It seems that he doesn't want you to work at the nursery anymore.
Not work there anymore, but that's not fair. Jeff and I haven't done anything wrong. Why didn't Mr. Butterfield tell me this before I left?
I don't know, but he was very determined. I think you better tell me exactly what's been going on.
Nothing. I like Jeff and he likes me, that's all.
You sure there's nothing else? Well, Mr. Butterfield thinks things have gone far enough.
That's not fair.
Perhaps not. But there's nothing we can do about it. At least it won't be any reflection on your work release. I'll make out a report and we'll look for something else. Okay? Leon, I am sorry.
You startled me. It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Haven't seen anything as pretty as this in a long time. All I got's an old cracked mirror. Nothing as pretty as this.
It was a present from a very dear friend of mine.
Really? You know something? Ever since I was a kid, if I ever saw anything as pretty as this, I had to have it. Know what I mean? Good. I like to get presents. Most of them in here give me something every now and then. If they know what's good for them, that is. I think you and me are going to get along all right. Mind you, there's a few. I won't mention any names, but be careful. Otherwise, you'll end up with nothing. See you around, love.
She's right, you know. You will end up with nothing, especially if you can't out to the likes of her. Stand up for yourself, otherwise they'll make your life hell in here.
I know, but what can I do? I'm useless with people like her. I just give way.
Look, it's dog eat dog in here. If you don't give as good as you get, they'll walk all over you. That's a dinner bell. You coming?
I'll be along in a moment.
Right. Remember what I said?
Thank you.